Hi, welcome to session number 4 on the orientation of PDH's online database. Session 4 will be covering setting up the home page, an orientation of the different tabs and features of the PDH's online database, picking the different shortcuts and setting up your home page, and then how to change your password once you log on. You can go to the link www.mamtest.org/PDHEARTH/ and then you can use your login and password that was sent to your email to log in. So we can do that. Okay, so you need the backslash at the end. Okay, and then for your user ID, it would be what you were sent through email. So mine is Diane_Bake, and then your password that was given to you, and then login. So once you log in, you will see different tabs across the top. The first is your home page. The second is your data entry. The third is reports. The fourth is users. And then some people will see users and countries and some will not. It depends on what access rights you are given. You'll see users and countries if you have the access rights to see those tabs, and then settings and help. Now on the bottom, you will see shortcuts. So let's first go into the first tab. The data entry tab is used to enter in data, or it can also be used to upload spreadsheets that have data already in them. You will see under search, there's a countries tab, district, division, support office, ADP, and then the year for when you are entering the data. And then beside that, you have data upload, and it allows you to upload single file, which is the PDH's Excel spreadsheet database. And then there's also the option of mHealth forms. The mHealth forms is the ones that you downloaded in the last session, in session 2. And you can see there's a PDH spreadsheet file, and then there's a monthly screening spreadsheet. So you can upload both of those files here. You will also see on the right-hand side that there is an IQA button. You can actually enter in the IQA scores for your PDH program directly onto the database, and the reports that you will generate later will have the IQA scores in them. So you can then see the summary reports, and if the results are not very good, then you can compare it to the IQA scores and see where are the areas that you need to strengthen so that you may be able to see better results. The reports tab is used to generate the reports. This can be a summary report, or it can be the raw data itself. You can generate the reports by selecting the country of interest, the region, district, division, site. You can stop at whatever level that you want the data consolidated for. You can also search by support office, and then you would enter in the date of when you are searching from and to. And then you would click search and save summary to save the file, which is saved in a Excel spreadsheet document, onto your desktop. You can also generate the raw data in CSV format or XML format. I would recommend to use the CSV because you can easily open this on Excel, and you can do further statistical analysis with this data set in SPSS or other statistical softwares. For those of us who have access to the Users tab, this is where you will be able to see the different users that have been given access to your country. And here you can see the different types of admin access or national office access, regional office, support office, ADP officer. And then you can see who is a new user, who's an active user, who is a deleted user. And then you can see what country they have been given access to, and also what ADP. You can also create new users here if they haven't submitted a request and you just want to create new users for, let's say for a mass training. You can do that here using this, and we will go through this exercise later. There's also a tab called Countries, which will be given access to for national office admins. And this is where you can include the different country breakdown of your country here. The Settings tab is an important tab because this is where you can enter in your current password and you can change it to a new password. The password that you select, as you can read above, says you can change your password here. The new password must contain at least one capital letter, at least one lowercase letter, and at least one digit, which is a number. You can also select the preferences on the bottom, which gives you the option to select English, French, and Spanish. However, the French language, I don't think it's fully translated for all of the headings and so on. It will be in the future, but for now, I think English is the only language that is accommodated. You can also change your email in the preferences if needed. And then here, this is where you can select the shortcuts. By selecting these shortcuts, it allows you to have access to these icons on your home page, and then you can go directly to any of these features from your home page. I tend to just use the tabs because the tabs are usually data entry and reports is the one that I need. But if you have edit users or creating users that you're doing regularly, or entering in or uploading survey records, you can also add these as shortcuts. So as an example, you can select 3 different shortcuts that you would like to have on your home page. And that will be one of your practice questions or assignments. So you can choose to do that now, and you'll be ahead of the game. So I'll click Save, go to the home page, and there you go. You have 4 different shortcuts that have been created on your home page. Also, you will see here on the home page a message called Systems Notifications if there are any notifications for you. And here it's telling me that there are new users waiting for account approval. Please visit the System Users page. So that means that I have new users that have submitted requests for logins and passwords. And so if I see this message on the home page, then I usually would go to the Users tab and give access to those requests. But I will go into more detail about that in the next video. So I think the last tab that we have is called Help. The Help tab is supposed to give a little more description about what is found in each of these different tabs. And so I will, this hasn't been completed yet, but we will be completing this in both English and French in the future. can see here as well on the right top corner that you can change the language preference. As I mentioned earlier, most of them are not translated. So you can see that the tabs are translated, but the rest of the page isn't translated. So you can wait for that, as it will be translated soon. And then if you want to log out, you can click this off button and it will log you out. Okay, so that brings me to the end of this video, and then you can move on to session 5.